I like that music.
Hello, everybody. This is the Psychic Spectrum Live. How are you guys? Welcome to another Tuesday edition of the Psychic Spectrum Live. I am Skip.
And I'm Sha'ron, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles.
And we're here to have some fun. Talk about things, what's going on.
Yes.
How is everybody?
We talked about it, decided to keep Psychic Spectrum live.
Yes.
So that's why we're here tonight. So I guess we made a change of decisions.
Yep.
So Allison's on. Ooh, Crystal's on. Vicky's on.
And Crystal gave us a thumbs up.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
All right. So you guys must like this forum just a little bit. So I don't know. Tell us anything we can do to improve it, what you would like to see or do or hear, I guess. And we'll take it all into consideration. Consideration.
Yes, we will. We'll take it into consideration, and we'll make decisions like we've made in the past, where we said one thing and then decided to do another.
Yeah.
Oh, that's part of free will and free choice. You know what I mean? Allison says, not sure if I'll be able to stay awake, but I'll do my best.
Allison, you got to get yourself a Psychic Spectrum mug, and then you can drink coffee, and the coffee will keep you awake.
Yeah, all night.
Oh, no.
That might not be good.
Just long enough to hang with us.
So she's in Canada, correct?
Yes.
So what time is it up there?
A couple hours later.
Oh, is it really?
It's either 2 or 3. It's 7 o'clock here. Allison, what time is it where you are?
Must be 9 o'clock then. I didn't know we changed time zones in Canada, do we?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The things I don't know, or the things I don't remember. Either way, it works. Well, I hope y'all staying warm. Mainly because of the big storm that's going on, and it's like, I would think a lot of people are. I hope they all have fireplaces.
Yeah.
I think if I lived in any of those zones,
You'd have to have
I
one.
would not buy a house without a fireplace.
I don't think there would be a house made without a fireplace there, is there?
I would think not, but what do I know?
Even if it's
I mean,
a
I haven't
gas
been
one.
there, so no, but gas wouldn't help. That takes electricity to run the pump and run the.
No, it's gas.
Well, if electricity's off, your furnace wouldn't work.
No, I'm talking about gas fireplace.
I am too.
No, in a gas fireplace, you just turn on the fireplace and light it. You don't have
Then
to
how
use
does
the
it run?
igniter. The gas just flows.
Even the electricity's off, the gas
Yeah.
will still flow?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I might have known that. I don't know.
Bobby's with us in
I'll have to check
Montana.
that out. I'll have to. I don't know if I thought it had to have electricity to start it.
No, that's just for the igniter. You can ignite it manually.
I gotta check that out. I'm gonna
right.
look that up later.
Tori's with us. Carol's with us.
Oh,
And
poor-
Bobby, I said, was in Minnesota.
Yes,
or in
welcome.
North Dakota.
Oh, I hope
No,
you're all staying
Montana.
warm.
Bobby's in Montana.
I know Vicky's staying warm.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, it might be the 70s there, but
Yeah.
a blankie does that good stuff. And then Tori's here, so she's okay. She's a little cold, but not terrible. Carol, I think they got some cold, don't they? Georgia? Didn't they get a cold front
Yeah.
go through
Oh, yeah.
Georgia and North Carolina?
Yep.
Oh, and Wendy's on. Balmy in Montana, 37 degrees. Well, we've been in those temperatures until today. Today it's 46.
Yeah.
I tell you, a heat wave came in. But I'm still cold.
Wendy says it's clear sky and she's watching the International Space Station overhead.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Wave to them. I wonder how many people wave to them up there.
Yeah, I know.
Probably a lot. I just don't know. But anyway. But I tell you, all the ones that still have power and are in the cold, cold, cold zone, I hope you do have a fireplace and you're at least halfway warm.
Vicky says sunny and beautiful.
Beautiful.
You know, Allison is
I'm
up there
getting
in
jealous.
Canada, and they're even colder than we are. I think they're in the minus, wasn't it, last week?
Yeah. Canada's usually colder than we are. Yeah, Canada's darn cold in the winter. There are parts of Canada that are. Oh, Patricia finally tuned in live. Well, welcome. She's in California.
Is she?
Yeah. I believe so. So she's not cold. California right now, probably, I don't know what the temp is, but it's probably the 70s. What do you think?
No.
50s, 60s? What do you think?
I think it's probably 60, 65.
Okay, Patricia, tell us what the temperature is. I'm thinking she's in California. I could be wrong. But one of the few times in my life, I thought I was wrong once, but I was
Current
wrong.
temperature in Los Angeles.
But
64.
okay, I said 60s.
Current temperature in San Francisco.
That's Whidbey Island. Oh, I had her way too far south, east, whatever it is that
it's
way.
59 in Frisco.
Well, Patricia's right here with us then, so she's in the 40s.
She's freezing with the rest of us.
Go with the rest of us. Oh shoot, those 30s, man, they were cold. I don't know whether it's because I've gotten older, and I can feel the cold now. But this I've been cold.
Why?
Or maybe we just need brand new windows in this place. I don't know. Oh, Debbie's on. Well, she's still not frozen, but it's been really cold there where she is.
Yeah, you still have
She's in Texas.
The ice on everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, they had to prepare for power outages and everything. She went the whole 9 yards.
Well, it looks like she still got power. That's good.
Yes, yeah. I don't think they lost power yet. Maybe they won't. I hope not. But I mean, now I'm wondering. See, now that's a place that I would think whenever you bought a house, whatever, would have a fireplace. So, do you have a fireplace? I don't remember if you ever mentioned you had a fireplace.
I think they're in an apartment.
Well, they could still have a fireplace.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
in Texas, I don't know if they. Some places are. Well, it gets cold there.
It gets very cold in Texas.
Shelley's was from Kirkland.
Okay. Well, I know you're chilly. We're talking about the weather.
Yeah, Debbie, how cold is it down there in Texas?
It's very
cold. What's the name of it?
Brown?
No, not
Taurus. No, something Heights. Harkins.
Harker Heights.
Harker Heights. Hey,
Harker.
I'm getting close.
Harker Heights, Texas.
Shoot.
I totally didn't. By the way, that is a picture from Mars. That little gizmo right there, that is a monolith on Mars, and they have several of those. They're claiming that they are some other
Civilization?
like our Stonehenge thing. So
yeah, in Kirkland, she says we are chilly, but not nearly as difficult. Yeah, that's true. 32 right now.
In Texas.
Yeah, I had to break the ice on the sidewalk today. No, this duplex does not have a fireplace. Doggone. I would think they wouldn't build anything without a fireplace where it's cold.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, talking like where the snow's now, where it's really bad. The power's out. People are freezing their what's up. I would think you'd have to have a fireplace. I think if I lived there, I would get a fireplace. No, you wouldn't. They're pretty pricey.
You could get those.
Have you tuned into Mars? I'm curious what you get. I haven't tuned in. I know I'm from there. Ever since I was a kid, I say I'm from Mars.
I know.
Which is kind of weird. I don't know where that came from, but I've always said that.
What would we tune into Mars? I don't get it.
Well, maybe just kind of in your mind, psychically go there and see what you think.
Bring your ray gun if you go. Because
I haven't, no.
You need to protect yourself from the aliens that visit there.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to know.
I don't think there's anybody or anything living there.
Well, they couldn't be living the way we live. It would have to be another form that
Yeah.
did not need oxygen and heat.
Or live underground.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
But you have to
I don't
have oxygen on the surface to get oxygen underground.
Well, that's only if that species needed oxygen. Whoever's or whatever's up there may not need oxygen. Maybe
Yeah.
they breathe nitrogen or carbon monoxide or who knows.
You're getting into stuff that I don't know.
Well,
Th-
well, it's something to think about.
They might not even need to breathe, but I can't understand that
true
concept.
too. This is true too.
I mean, who knows?
In the spirit world, do you need to breathe? I've thought about that.
No.
I wouldn't think you would, but I mean, if you just, how could you? Well, here, okay, this is where this is coming from. The one time that I remember when I had severe sleep apnea before they diagnosed it, I left my body, right, and I didn't feel like I could breathe, but I don't remember if I breathed or not.
Yeah.
So I mean, who's to say? I haven't been there yet. For real, and I'm in no hurry to find out.
No.
Debbie said, I saw there was a Bigfoot place in Woodinville. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
What do you mean, Bigfoot place?
There's a place up there that's like a community type thing where they all about Bigfoot, and they've had sightings up there. And
Really?
yeah. Didn't you know that?
No.
Can we mark this down as a day when I know something Skip don't know?
Hey, I'll tell you what. If you want to see or hear Bigfoot, we know the place to go where we go.
Yeah, but boy, I wish we could hear it again.
Oh, this summer I think
would
we
like
will.
I'd like to hear it again without the gunshots following it.
Yeah, somebody was hunting it. That was crazy, wasn't it?
That was scary, really. Didn't dawn on me at first. I mean, I heard it and I thought, what is that? And then it dawned on me because I had heard it on when I researched it, and I went, that's a frickin' Bigfoot. And I turned and told you that. I mean, once you hear that scream, it's like
You
nothing
cannot
else.
deny it.
No, I mean, it's like nothing else you've ever heard, and you'll never forget it. But in this instance, after we heard the knocking of the tree and that scream, for lack of a better term to say what it was, we heard gunshots. And so that was kind of scary. Didn't dawn me, though, at that time. In the beginning, it did after a while. Like, maybe we shouldn't be here. Where are those shots going? You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was
Anyway,
a scream that you have never heard from a human or an animal. It was totally
Well, none of
else.
the animals I've had any contact with.
Yeah, but on this planet, none of the animals I've ever heard yelling, screaming, roaring, whatever you want to say.
It's just a blood-curdling, loud. It's like Tarzan on steroids, but like he's gone berserk.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Now, I know a lot of you aren't old enough to have heard Tarzan on the radio, but you can hear him if you go to old-time radio and say Tarzan. You'll hear that scream. Now, when you hear that scream, just imagine it like him on steroids and gone crazy, and you can kind of get halfway what that scream sounds like, but not quite. But no, we didn't record it. We didn't have any recorders.
We didn't think we were there looking for UFOs.
No, but we always kind of listened for it.
Sure, we listened for noises.
This was our first time thing.
Yeah.
Of hearing voices and the pounding of the trees.
And there was about, I don't know, probably about another 6, 7 people there that night that heard it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was crazy.
I think Lou heard it.
Yeah, and Patty heard it.
Lou was there, and Patty was there, and Sha'ron was there.
You and I.
Maybe, I can't remember.
Yeah, he might have been.
Yeah, he might have been back in those days. Yeah. Yeah, now we could do that, but we didn't think of that at the time. We didn't have any cell. Would it still record without cell phone? There was no power up there.
It might work without it.
Well, it might. Yes, it might. I
usually use this. It's a little digital recorder that I've got, and it's got a microphone on each corner up here, and it picks up really well. So,
but we didn't have that.
We didn't have it with us. We didn't expect to hear anything.
No, but it was something. Every time since then we go up there and I say, Spirit, let me hear that scream again. But so far they have not cooperated with me. We have gotten the smell one time. That was something else.
It was terrible.
But the knocking of we've actually heard what they call juveniles far, far away over the gulch.
Yep.
We heard that.
Across the river.
They would mimic you. We've only heard that scream one time.
Yeah.
That night, and the knocking of the wood. So I'm hoping we hear it again. Oh no, we don't now. But back then we didn't think about that. That's been.
It's only been about 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah. It was just amazing.
I think Samantha was there. She might have been.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, anyway, that was exciting there.
Talking.
It was only exciting because I knew they were far away. I don't know how thrilled I'd have been if they were right close to me.
Talking about that place where we go, we've gone there for 30 years looking at UFOs.
Yeah, at least.
And we always see movement. It's like, it's kind of crazy. But I have to say this. I have a laser, or what is it? They're green lasers? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a laser beam.
I have laser pens, and they're kind of powerful, and you can flash them. And one night, there was a group of us up there, and we were triangulated with these 3 bright lights in the sky, triangulated above us. And so I thought, what the heck? So I'd flash it and then stop and flash it 3 times and stop, flash it 3 times. And I kept flashing on this one over in the corner like this. And actually it looked just like this star here, only it was about twice as bright. All of them were twice as bright, 3 times as bright, and they never moved. The stars in the night, as you're up there, they will start moving. Yeah. But these 3 lights just stayed where they were.
And they triangulated us.
Yeah. And
I'm going, we're going to get beamed up. I just know it.
I would flash my
laser
light at it, and nothing. Finally, I kept flashing. I didn't stop. I kept flashing. And all of a sudden, it was like the old-fashioned flash bulbs. That particular one I was flashing it at, aiming it at, it went and then went out with this huge, bright white light, like something exploded. But it didn't, and there was no sound with it.
No, there was no sound.
Everybody was like, their mouth open, and nobody knew what to say.
It was like the old times when you had the Kodak camera.
Yeah, the old-fashioned flash bulb.
You know how it flashed and you kind of got blinded for a minute? It was that kind of light, It was. I think the guy, whoever's driving up there, said, I'm tired of this. And he sent down some kind of ray gun to Skip.
Yeah, because those lasers are it goes a long way.
I mean, you were probably ticking him off.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you're lucky he only sent the laser beam.
Or they had a good laugh. Say, well, let's mess with this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. But I noticed Galen's on, so happy belated birthday, Galen. I wish your birthday
Galen.
yesterday, but because yesterday was your birthday, but so was my grandmother's. But I'm glad Galen still had a good time.
But we won't hold
he's
it
an old
against
man
him.
now. He's officially an old man.
Really?
Yeah.
Aren't we
all? Right up there with the rest of us. Yeah. So I hope he went out and did something cool and good, and ate some chocolate. You got to eat chocolate on your birthday.
I wish Kai would get his computer up and running.
Yeah. Only 78. That's an old man, considering I'm younger than you. Not by much, but I'm younger than you.
Yeah, not by much.
Well, a couple of years.
So do some numerology. What's the numbers add up to for today?
Oh, you know what? Today comes up to an 11. And that's usually known as a spiritual messenger.
Really?
Yeah. You know what that means?
No. We didn't get any messages, did we?
Yeah.
Galen says, gee, thanks.
Oh, shoot. Well, today is the day that or let's back this up. So let's say your life path was an 11. Okay, that's what you're working on your whole life. But today is an 11 for all of us. So we should be trying to find out what our own truth was today, and using spiritual inspirations as a guide, by taking these illuminations or messages that are truths that you have found and giving it to others to help them on their spiritual journey. Hopefully that's what we did today.
I don't know. Yeah.
And if you
maybe.
didn't, you'll wait till the next 11 day, then you could do it then too. But, the short version is a spiritual messenger. It brings messages to Earth because you have, back up again. The 11 is called the illuminator. Okay, illumination. So it's like aha moments. So you take all these aha moments and you figure out what it means to you, and then you adapt the spiritual guidance with it, and then you're supposed to be able to help other people on their journey on Earth grow and have their vibrations raise. So that's what a spiritual messenger does. Mm-hmm. And I believe you are an 11, aren't you, Life Path?
No, I'm a 2.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay, well, screw that then.
I'd be a 2.
You'd be a 2. Okay, so then we get to the stone. And I thought this is kind of cool, the flint. F-L-I-N-T, flint.
A flint stone.
Yeah.
We'll have a yabba dabba do time now, won't we?
Didn't Indians use flint to make arrowheads? Because it was such a sturdy, strong stone.
Yeah.
I thought that. Anyway, so
here's a picture of one. Flintstone. Meet the Flintstones.
So did Fred give that to you?
Yes. No, Barney actually. Flintstones.
So I'm not.
Meet the Flintstones. So
hold on, it's cold. My nose is dry.
I thought that what's cool is I can't put my finger on it here.
What?
The one in the second row from the left, right in the middle, that's the one that was on the paperwork, I think, that you had me print out for you.
Yeah.
But I found these all in one picture, and there's all these different kinds of
yes.
I mean, different colors. They got all different markings.
Well, I find it kind of interesting how because I always thought flint was like black.
Me too.
Which there is one that is black.
Yeah, right there. You can see them.
Mm-hmm. But, wait a minute. I got my pages mixed up. Here we go. I'll tell you the colors that they come in.
You need light?
Mm-mm. No, I just got to find where it says the colors. Most of the flint is found in Texas, as well as in the areas of the Midwest and Southwest. But it's also found in Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa. So, Texas, the Midwest, Southwest. It's funny it's not in Washington State, so not all Indians used it for their arrowheads, I would assume.
Yeah. Could have been other ones.
Yeah. But seemed like
That's actually a lot of different places.
Yeah.
And Tori says, can you light a fire with it?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. You can use it to spark.
So Flintstone is funny, is usually gray, black, and brown, but may include various shades of blue and green. So it can be any of those colors up there. And when it breaks into curved pieces rather than jagged edges. I found that kind of interesting. So when flint breaks, it has very sharp edges, but usually it breaks in a curved.
Well, and if you look, these are all curved at some point. Yeah.
But and then, I would think you could probably, like the Indians, just put it on a rock and make it into a triangular for a pointed thing, So anyway, but yes, that is the type of thing that the pioneers and the frontiersmen and all that, they would carry that in their little bag. Yes, a little piece of flint, so that when they started fires at night, they could scrape it on a rock and make a spark, and So that's basically how it was done. But
so they carried it with them.
Yeah, and then they would get like little kindling, or rocks were probably everywhere like they are now. So they just found a rock and then they hit that flint against it. And
How come on all the all the cowboy shows that we've watched over the years from when we were kids, nobody ever had mentioned I lost my bag of flint?
because I think it was something you made sure you didn't lose.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't even discussed. Did you get your bags
Well,
of
it was
flint?
kept in a little leather pouch. I mean, they either wore it around their neck or had it on their belt loop or something. But I mean, they made sure they had that baby.
Yeah, it's like a lighter, matches.
Yeah, yeah. So here's how to use the flint for spiritual purposes.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a little mini class, okay? Use flint during meditation, prayer, and other spiritual practices for sparking something new in your life. I found that kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Sparking something new. Manifesting a passionate romantic connection. Like give it a spark,
Yeah.
Overcoming obstacles, inner transformation, shielding from negative energy, creativity or the creation of something new, grounding and strengthening your energy. So I find it amazing how many stones that I have talked about and read about and that are for grounding. This earth is a place to be grounded.
I think that's why we're here.
I think so. Yeah, isn't that something?
Try to achieve while you're grounded, to try to achieve where you're supposed to be.
So flint energizes or synergizes, well with crystals and stones that enhance its grounding and protective qualities, such as black tourmaline and hematite. So the two of them work well together. You might also try flint with clear, rose, or smoky quartz, depending on what you're trying to achieve in your meditative or prayer. And here's some just ideas for what you can use flint with. I found this kind of interesting. So flint plus black tourmaline is for energy protection. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Flint plus tiger's eye is for grounding. Flint plus rose quartz for manifesting love. Interesting. Flint plus malachite for money.
Bring me the malachite.
I was going to say we ought to take a bath in that baby. Anyway, flint and smoky quartz for overcoming obstacles. Now, this world as it is today should have that all over the place too, you know. Flint and amethyst for spiritual growth. I mean, those are just some examples of how that flint works well with those stones, and they will actually work as enhancers, kind of like clear quartz is an amplifier for some things. Flint apparently is an amplifier or works in concordance with these stones. I found that interesting. So that's our little mini lesson on flint.
I'm going to go down to...
And I've always loved the name Flint. I was in love with Flint on Wagon Train. Robert Horton. I was. Oh, Cindy's on. Hi, Cindy.
I'm going to go down to that place in Kent and buy some flint. Just so I can start fires. Nothing else.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah.
Debbie didn't hear us talking about it. She says, weren't arrowheads made from flint? But yes, they were.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing they used.
It's a common stone, though, right?
Yeah, it's not anything. It's a rare thing. No, but you have to be in those areas for it to be common.
Yeah. I want to go down there.
So Texas is a good place to get some flint, Debbie, if you ever, and I would think if you go to places where Indians were in Texas, I can't remember where the Trail of Tears were. That was probably Arizona.
No.
I don't remember, but down in there, where they had maybe they had some Native American fightings or whatever, and you find arrowheads, you might look at them because they're probably made out of flint.
I guess they still find arrowheads out near all around not in the battle, but around the Battle of the Little Bighorn.
Oh, I bet. Can you imagine how many arrows were shot?
Mm-hmm. And how many bullets were shot?
And to think every one of those arrows at that time period were handmade.
Yeah.
That means the feathers were put on them. the arrowhead
You know,
itself was made and attached. My goodness, that took a long time.
I'll bet there were specialists in the Indian
people
camps
that just did that.
that made
sure.
to make arrowheads.
Yeah. Hi, Leanne.
Yeah.
Just like the guys, the women that gnawed the hides to soften them to make clothes and stuff. I mean, that's just what they did. I mean, can you imagine doing that every day of your life?
No.
Oh my gosh, they had a hard life. Not that what the pioneers, I guess. Back then, you had a hard life. It's no wonder you died at 45
Look what I just
and got married at 12. I mean, my gosh, you worked yourself to death.
Look what I just discovered. Look at the
What?
background over my head. If I move over here, I have an aura like it just shoots up.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, so the affirmation I'm giving with this is because I wanted something that was good for faith, for hope, for new beginnings, for prosperity, that kind of thing, right? And the affirmation is, I choose to let go of negativity. For anything new to begin, you've got to have a positive perspective. So you've got to let go of the negative.
Yeah.
To allow any kind of spiritual or positive growth to grow.
Yep.
To even have a flower bed of dirt to grow in. So that's why I chose that. So that's the name of that tune.
All right. Flint.
Isn't that we should have named our son Flint.
Teresa
Flint
Varelli joined us.
Leingang. That would have been good, huh?
Teresa Varelli joined us again. And Kathy.
Oh, cool.
Kathy's with us.
Well, hello to all of you. Ah, shoot. So it's time for the card of the day.
Yeah. Do we know Kathy?
Every time I see that name, I think I know, but I don't. I don't know if I know.
Well, we don't know what we don't know.
No, we don't. That could be good. It could be bad. The only Kathy I really remember, every time I see that name, I think of this one lady named Kathy Whitworth.
Yeah.
But she passed away.
Yeah.
So I know it's not her.
Unless she changed her name.
I don't think she did.
She was in the witness protection program, changed her name. So the card of the week.
Well, now, is this going to run from Tuesday to Tuesday?
Yeah, and I think we won't do it on Wednesdays.
Oh, I like doing it on Wednesday.
It's too confusing.
Not really.
Well, it's for me. You write them down and keep track.
You always write them on the whiteboard. So what did we do last week?
Well, see, yours I didn't get up there. Oh, no, yours was the dream, and mine was the control, take control, and the journey, your cars, and the journey you're on.
Okay.
Oh, Kathy, she said yes, we gave her a reading. I remember now.
Oh, okay. All right. It's coming back. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Well, thanks for joining.
So this is going to be the theme to watch for between now and next Tuesday.
Because, see, we have to do it on Wednesday because we do have ones that join on Wednesday that don't join on Tuesday, and they wouldn't get a card if we didn't do that.
We'll just tell them the same card.
No.
Okay.
It's a different day.
So different people get a different card.
Yeah, because this would reflect the ones that are here, not the ones that aren't.
All right. So before you go on, I got to check this.
And if you come both nights, if you come to the Tuesday night and the Wednesday night,
Yep.
then they have 2 cards for the week.
Yep. And you know what?
Which is okay.
Wednesday is a little bit different, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday is the psychic showcase there. See, I'll put that on there. You guys can figure that out.
It's at 6:30. It's not 6.
Oh, is it
yeah.
6?
Well, it's 6 when they can come on and talk.
Yeah. And the doors open online at 6 o'clock, and we start at 6:30.
Yeah.
But anyhow, it's more info on that. But it's a different format, and we do some different things.
But that in itself is morphing.
Yes, that's changing.
It's changing every week. We're trying to find something I really like.
We figured out one change today, and we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
So
we're going to fine tune it.
Yeah.
Because this is, all new to us too. Taking it from being live to being online is It's a little bit different in some respects, not in much, but in some respects to what you do and how it works and that kind of thing. So anyway, so what card you get?
Before we go to another topic, I have to say the Psychic Showcase is a paid event. It's $5, but everybody gets a psychometry reading
Yep.
and other things. I'll leave it at that.
I'll leave it at that. Yeah, because we don't know either.
I pushed the wrong button. There we go.
I mean, we do know, but we're morphing, and so
Yeah.
some of it will, some of it won't. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So what's your card?
Oh, my card
I
is
feel like I'm playing one card poker here.
my card.
Card.
Remember that game, Forehead Poker? We'd hold.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Okay, this card is vulnerable, used by others, wait, misled. So it's to be exercise some caution
Yeah.
and be careful and realize in this word, always I associate with this card is this little saying is, not everybody is a friend. So just be on the lookout, be aware. I'm going to write mine down.
Well, I find it kind of, why is there every time I start this show at night, I have to yawn. Anyway, so I find it kind of interesting what our cards are saying tonight, because I have the breakthrough card.
Breakthrough, huh?
I'm trying to there we go, which isn't really anything to do with what you said, but if I could put the two together, and I'll try my best to make that happen, it's an 11 card. So I'm going to say that there is probably breakthroughs that are going to happen between now and next Tuesday for all of us in the spiritual messenger arena, and that if we're open to it and listening for it and looking for it, you might find that there are some truths that you don't know about yourself, that if you will open up to them and put a spiritual twist on it, you'll see that they're trying to tell you something for the betterment of your life.
I'll be darned.
What do you think of that? Did you write mine down?
Yep.
Okay. How do you have any room up there to even put anything?
I got a little whiteboard on the wall here. That's what I write stuff on.
She's got pictures on there that our granddaughter's colored and little words and.
I got what I got.
You got what you got. That's for sure. Anyway, so pay attention to those, and we'll see what happens next Tuesday. Now, for the ones that will come on again tomorrow night, and we hope you all do because we have fun, incorporate that breakthrough, and then we'll incorporate the card from tomorrow night with these two cards and see what message there really is there.
Yep.
Because it's always like a story unfolding, you know? It always is.
Yes.
So, anyway, I can't wait till the warm weather so we can go back up and see if we can hear a Sasquatch. Although I don't need to get the smell again.
Why?
Going back to that topic for a minute. That smell was something else. Oh, excuse me, people. I got up early
Are
today.
we keeping you awake? Yeah, we did get up early. Earlier than we're used to.
For the ones who don't know, I have, and you all may know it, I don't know, we've talked about it in the past, but I have severe sleep apnea and narcolepsy, so I get tired easy, you know. So it's not being disrespectful to yawn at you people, I just can't help it. I get tired. Oh, shoot. So, Leanne says, Debbie Ballard, there's a Bigfoot museum in Burlington. Oh, really? I didn't know that. We got to go check that out. Far out. But the smell, we don't need the smell. That smell was like a wet dog and bad BO. It was terrible.
I gotta tell you guys,
terrible.
we were in pitch black, dark, sitting out there up in the foothills of the mountain.
There was only 3 of us.
There was 3 of us, and none of us. We were all of the same frame of mind. None of us wanted to go, but it was the time of the week or the month that we needed to go.
And we didn't want to tell each other.
And we didn't want to say, well, I don't think we want to go tonight. But
yeah, but get this.
We all had the same feeling.
All 3 of us are psychic. And we all 3 got the hit. But we didn't say nothing because we didn't want the other one to think we're chicken.
Right.
So we all went.
So we're sitting there, and in pitch black darkness, she's on the end, and she says, "Do you guys smell that?"
I was used for bait.
And I'm
They
like,
put me on the end.
"Smell what?" And the other Sha'ron and I, the other lady with us, we're like, "I don't smell nothing." And she goes, "You don't smell that?" She said, "God, it's terrible." And all of a sudden, we started getting a little whiff of it and smelling, and they were close.
Yeah.
Or it or they, whatever it was close.
Yeah.
And it was not an animal this was not an animal smell. This couldn't have come from any animal.
Lou said later that his sister-in-law says, because they go up in the woods a lot,
Yeah.
that bears can smell like that. But he wasn't there, and he didn't smell the smell, and I don't think he understood what we were trying to say because he didn't experience it.
Yeah.
So, but even I don't think it was a bear.
Well, a bear's not going to come next to three people in the dark that it can easily bite.
Yeah,
and not do anything or make any sound.
We didn't hear any breathing. We didn't hear any huffing. And it was cold.
Yeah.
We didn't see. Yeah, but to make it this, I mean, picture this, Sicily, 1950. Yeah. Picture this. We're sitting here with Skip's car facing out, so the headlights were up. He was sitting next to the taillights. Then there was Sha'ron, and then there was me. And it's pitch black. It must have been, what, 11:30, 12, somewhere in there.
No, it was about 11.
Okay, 11. So anyway, it was dark. We were watching, up there and everything. And that reminds me, I'll go back to... Was the orange light with the smell or with the...
Mm-mm. No, it was a different time.
Different time. Okay. Anyway, I got confused for a minute. Anyway, so we're sitting there. We smell the smell. But before we smelled the smell, Skip thought he heard something touch the hood of your car.
Yeah.
Correct?
You know how you push down on a hood and it kind of bows a little bit and goes boom, boom.
Yeah. So I didn't hear that, but then I didn't have my hearing aids at that time. So now I was on the back end of things, so I probably wasn't close enough. But anyway, so he said to Sha'ron, "Did you hear that?" And Sha'ron goes, yeah. And so he's got this key fob in his pocket where you can hit it and make the lights come on, right? So he takes the key, puts his hand in his pocket, takes the key fob and hits it, thinking the headlights will come on and he can see what. Well, the headlights came on, but so did the taillights, and it blinded him.
I was blinded, man. I was 12 inches from that taillight, and it just right at eye level. And
so if there was something out there, it could have just killed us all. We wouldn't even have seen it coming because we all got blinded.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the experiences that we've had.
It was crazy up there that night.
Yeah, we couldn't see nothing. Yeah, and then remember the time we went with Katie and Bob.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting there and we heard the glass when how when somebody walks on glass, you can hear that crunch.
Grass or glass?
Glass.
Glass.
I was trying to say grass and glass at the same time because I was thinking we're behind the grassy area. But yeah, I mean, we've heard that too. We didn't see anything, but we heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were sitting there one time. It's like it's a paved area. It's flat. You can, they got this little retaining wall in front of us, and then it's just a big old gully with a tree line right there. And Sha'ron and I were sitting there looking out and towards the tree line, and all of a sudden, about waist high, all of a sudden we saw this little pin light, like you can imagine would be the size of a light coming off of a little pin flashlight, right?
Yeah.
And it just came on all of a sudden, and then real slow just made a horizontal line, and we heard it. We saw it 4 times, and beep, 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 beep. It was in perfect horizontal, like somebody just taken it and went straight across without moving anything, And I looked and we didn't hear anything. And I said to Sha'ron, I said, "Did you see that?" She goes, "Yeah, I did." I says, "What was it?" She goes, "I don't know." It was just 4 lights horizontally, and then it was gone. We didn't hear it or see it ever again after that.
And didn't you guys see eyes?
No, just the flashlight.
Just the light? Okay.
And there was nothing over there you could stand on to where you could walk and make a straight line like that.
After that,
because it goes down.
It drops.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
Way down.
I still to this day don't know what that was.
Nope.
But it was just
We've had some weird experiences up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
and we're
let's,
gonna go
let's
do it
finish
again.
the story. So all of a sudden,
What story?
when we smelled the smell,
Oh.
all of a sudden I said, I think it's time to go. And immediately I heard, yeah. And they get up and they run into the car. And I'm standing there, and I've got to put all the blankets back in because we cover up there, or they do. And I had to fold the lawn chairs back up, and I'm standing there in the pitch dark doing this with this smell, and I'm thinking, it's going to grab me any second. It's going to grab me. And nothing happened. I got in the car, and
Well, the smell left after that. It wasn't there when you were putting the...
I don't care about the smell.
You said you'd
Something
smell.
was there that made the smell.
Yeah, it was.
So anyhow, we get in the car, we drive out of the parking lot, and we start going down the Highway 410 back towards Enumclaw.
You know.
And
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I said, we're all sitting there, and I'm like, I didn't want to come tonight, and I didn't want to come tonight either. And Sharon says I didn't want to come tonight, and so we're all going over the same thing, and we all said, we're talking about it. We all knew something was going to happen. What, we didn't know. None of us wanted to go, but none of us said anything to each other. And it was like we just needed to be there, I guess. But I knew I was going to get grabbed.
There was the three of us with that orange light, though. I'm wondering if that wasn't the same night.
No.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, you're right. It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's backtrack.
Before all
the smell, before the car incident and the smell. We're sitting there looking at the tree line, right? We see this, and I say to him, look, there's a falling star, and it's coming down, right, behind the tree line. Came behind the tree line. All of us, there was no noise, there was no thud, you couldn't even tell if that thing landed or went somewhere else. Yep. Nothing. It was just silent. And as soon as it went behind the tree line, the whole tree line itself just orange light, like somebody had turned on this orange floodlight that just went behind all the tree lines where we could see it.
The darkness was gone. It was all orange.
It was orange.
Above us, behind us, in front of us, everything.
No, what's behind us?
Well, I mean, if you had turned, you would have seen orange still. That's how bright it was.
And, I mean, that was weird. We have never seen that since either. But it was right after the orange light. And, you know, we've had experts say that they have orange portals that the Sasquatch goes through. So we're wondering, because Samantha, who was a Sasquatch expert who had passed away with COVID, we had said, Samantha, show us, let us know that there's really Sasquatch. And this thing comes down, we get the orange light, and then all the car incident and the smell happened after that. Mm-hmm. And so it was like she was letting us know, yeah, this stuff's real. You know, what I always thought or what I conjectured or what I figured out was really true, is what it was kind of the message I got out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the orange light was the night of the smell.
And Tori says after that's when you smelled the smell. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. After the orange light and then the smell in the car incident where he turned on the taillights and blinded us.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Just weird. We've had some, you know, it's weird. I'm not really scared up there. I know I'm protected. But at the same time, when those incidents happen, you go, now, wait a minute. There's no cell phone up here. And if we ever got killed or dragged off or whatever, nobody would know. Mm-hmm. That's why I always tell our son we're going up, you know. So if you don't hear from me in 24 hours, come looking for me. You know, I mean, so far so good.
Yeah.
But I can't wait till this summer. I think something's going to happen this year. I'm not sure what, but I think something's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to get more evidence or hear something or something.
Tori says, when did you see the 4 dots in the horizontal line? It was right after that. No, that was another time.
That was another time when there were several people in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like maybe a year later.
It was
a year later. It was like maybe not this year, but last year.
There's Katie, Roy, Sharon, you, me. Was Lou there that night?
Boy, I don't remember.
I don't think he was. I think that's the night he got sick and had to go home.
Yes, he got up there early, and he was going to check things out, go out in the
woods.
I mean, you can walk around on the side.
Yeah.
And he got sick. And and backing that up a little bit more, the gate was locked, so we walked around the gate. Mm-hmm. But there was this branch on the gate that was like a rune symbol type thing
Yeah.
that they say Sasquatch will put up to say keep out.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like idiots, we went in, and Lou had got there early, was out walking out. You know, he left the paved area, was going out in the woody part
Mm-hmm.
on the side there, and he got sick. And I have read since then, I mean, sick to the point he was throwing up and he had to leave.
Yeah.
I have read since then that the Sasquatch can actually make you sick. I don't know whether it's a vibration they send out or,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it is, but he was fine after he left. He says I was a little shaky till I got home, but
He said that as soon as he touched the gate, he started feeling sick. But he walked around it around the end and went in. He probably walked 100 feet to where he was, and then was starting to step into the woods, took a few steps in.
Yeah.
He had to throw up, and then he said, I got to go, and he left. And we met him on the road, and he said, I got to go home. I'm sick. And
Yeah, he wasn't sure if it was something he ate because he ate out. Or, but I have read since then Sasquatch could do that.
People
They don't
get
want you
sick.
there. But they didn't bother us.
no,
I don't know why. It was just, we just got there later.
maybe they like us. Maybe they'll always liked us better.
That could be.
Oh, T. Lynn says, read that. Oh, yeah.
Isn't the smell a defense used by Sasquatch people are getting to repel people when they're getting too close? I always heard they are from a much higher dimension.
Yeah.
I think they are from a higher dimension. I think they go through portals and stuff. Excuse me, but I'm not so sure it's a repellent. I think it could be. I'm not saying it's not. Who knows? But I think it's a way for them to let us know that they're there. And, you know, maybe that is kind of a repellent, like you don't want to go any further.
Well, we sure decided to leave after
Yeah,
that.
we did. Yeah. You know, and I hope this never happens, but so far we haven't had any rocks thrown at us.
No.
But like Samantha said, that they can sense when you're there to hurt them and when you're there not to.
Yeah.
So they probably know that we aren't there to hurt them. We're just wanting to experience what we experience, you know. But I tell you, you don't, once you smell that or hear them scream, you never forget it. That's for sure. That scream, I wish I could have taped it.
Yeah.
I can't even mimic that scream.
We've had a lot of experiences. We could tell you, we could sit here and talk for hours on that, on all our experiences with Bigfoot stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's a fun topic.
Tori says it's the light, the reason that they let you in.
Yeah, that could be. Well, they're very, I think they can be seen when they want to be seen. I know the juveniles like to mimic. Skip and when Samantha was alive, she actually lived up around there. And we went to her house, and she lives next to was it the White River?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's had contact with them forever, you know. But the juveniles will mimic what you do. And so she had Skip make some noises and stuff, and they actually mimicked her back.
From across the river.
Yeah, from across the river.
You cannot walk into that place across the river.
No, and then when we were on our own and we knew juveniles were on the other side of the river, you did that, and they mimicked you. It was like they were playing tag or something.
Yeah.
But you can tell when there's a juvenile and when there's an adult. And this scream came from an adult.
They probably.
And I heard the knocking that they say they do. I heard the knocking on the trunk, and then they had that scream, and that scream was probably because another one screamed farther away and knocked back in to tell that other one, I heard you or something. I don't know.
Here's where I am.
Yeah. So I mean, it was something. I wish you all could experience that scream.
But you know what I can't figure out? If they are from a higher dimension, a higher being than us, why would they land or come through or whatever you're going to call it to walk around in the woods? Visit the city.
Oh, I don't think they would like that. They just want, I mean, who knows for sure? I have heard or read somewhere that they say Earth is their actual playground. I don't know if I believe that one or not.
Yeah,
I think they've
so.
been here forever and they come and go. I think there's just some kind of fascination or way of life that they come to this place. and just live their life the way that they live it.
Mhm.
You know, it's like that's what they want to do.
Tori says, no, thank you. So we got to do some questions here.
Oh, shoot. But anyway, if you get a chance and you're, you know, don't go by yourself. Make sure you go with someone that has a good car, and don't keep the doors locked. Keep them unlocked, so if you got to get in them and go, you can get in them and go. What was that? Why did that flicker?
I clicked on something.
Oh. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the...
Crystal says they don't want to be around humans. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, and I can't blame them. With some of the humans I've met.
Yeah.
I mean, think about what's going on in the world today. If you had your choice, would you be part of this human society right now? I don't think I would. I'd stay on the outskirts. Really. But the stories you hear of them killing animals and things, I don't know whether that's true or not either. I think they might kill deer and that kind of thing to survive and eat, because I think they do eat meat. But the dogs, I don't know if they would hurt a dog. Unless it was for survival.
Did you see the picture on internet of a video a guy got of a moose was running at a Sasquatch, and the Sasquatch kind of dodged and grabbed it around the neck and wrestled it down, and it went like this, and it snapped its neck, and he was walking away through the woods with pulling it by the horns away from the guy.
And this wasn't something...
No, this looked pretty real.
AI?
No, this one looked pretty real.
Huh, no, I did not.
I saw that earlier. I thought I sent it to you.
Oh, Michelle's sick. She says, I'm sorry, I'm missing this tonight. I'm way too sick to try. Oh, that's too bad. I hope you get better soon.
Stay warm.
Yeah. Oh, I hate it when somebody's sick.
All right, so should we start with the question?
Well, is that the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Today I saw a lady. Oh, Cindy says, today I saw a lady in a parking lot, and I took a second look and then a third look. She resembled a friend of mine who has been dead for many years. I was speechless. Your thoughts? Well, that's probably the doppelganger. Or, there's two ways of thinking. It could be someone that is what they call a doppelganger, that looks just like that person. We all have one. Or it could be that the person that had passed away came through just to let you know, and for you to make sure that you saw her, to let you know that she's okay. Sometimes they can do that.
Yeah, Cindy, I'll be honest with you, I don't get anything on it, whether it was or wasn't. But if it depends how, I would say if it was real or not, depends on how you felt about it. If you just noticed it or thought about it, or it was so
or
close.
It made you think of her.
But did you get the feeling of it? What was your feeling from it? That's what I would go by. So
a feeling of made you think of her, or felt like her energy, or what? What are you saying feeling-wise?
How did Cindy feel? Did she feel the connection again? Or did she just recognize that it could have been?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Because I've actually had that happen to me too, and I'm like, that's impossible.
No, it's not.
I know.
Now, for me to have a minister say to me when we were church hopping in the 80s or 90s, and we were, you know how they'll stand and shake your hand on the way out, and we went to this church, and he says, you were here a couple of weeks ago, and I said, no, this is my first time, and he says, no, I've seen you. And there, for a while, people in the grocery store would tell me that. There was another person, that poor thing, that looked like me, and I don't know whether they acted like me or sounded like me, but they looked like me, and they thought it was me.
Damn, I got the wrong one. She was the rich one.
Story of your life. Oh, shoot. Anyway.
All right, there's one.
Okay, Laura. Hello, Laura. I don't think I said hello to you yet. My brother-in-law is having major heart surgery Friday. How's it to be? Oh, that's too bad. Well, the good news, not even a psychic hit, but the good news is they've come a long way with heart surgery. Mm-hmm. It's not the death sentence it used to be, thank the Lord. And but in reference to the question, you're much better on health than I am, so you give your thing first.
Piece of cake.
I was going to say, I think it'll be fine, but I didn't get any particulars.
The harder part, the hardest part of this whole process is going to be keeping him sedated or down. What do you call sedentary for the time that he needs to be sedentary in
Because
bed.
he's going to start feeling better.
Yes. He's going to want to push it just a little bit. Stay up a little late, watch movies more.
They gonna, how are they going to do this? Is this where they got to cut him open now? Or are they going to go in through the groin like they do now and go in through the artery and do that kind of thing? That'll make a difference on his recovery time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if they crack you open anymore, do they?
Oh, yeah. If they need to, they will.
Is there open heart surgery still?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I hope it's not that. I hope it's just where they can go in through the groin and do what they got to do. So, where are we at?
Up here.
Oh, I was going to read something. You moved it.
I
Who's going to win the Super Bowl? I think we are. I really do.
Yep.
I don't know why, but I think we are. And I hope we do.
A month and a half ago, I said it's going to be the or the Seahawks and the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
I'll tell you, if we don't win it, I mean, the only thing could stop us is if we played absolutely crappy, or if the referees played favorites. Like, I guess Tom Brady, isn't it, has called some of the refs out for playing favorites. Well, he ought to know.
Brady should talk. He's the biggest cheater in football.
I know.
But anyhow,
but still, bless his heart for bringing it to the attention.
The Seahawks are going to win, and they're going to win.
Well, they ought to win. Fate can step in.
Seahawks are going to win. And I keep seeing the number 2, Wendy. And whether it's 2 points, 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals, but there's something about the number 2.
Okay.
So, or maybe they take the lead back in the second quarter, but there's definitely a 2 associated with their win.
I wish you hadn't said that, because when you say that, it never works.
No, this one's in the bag.
You sure? Oh, you've said that before. You just jinxed them.
Oh, this one I'm certain of.
I hope they win. I really do. But when you've got free will and free choice in there, and it's never a given.
I know.
I texted Paul Sylvia today.
Yeah.
And I said, cut my legs off and call me Shorty. I said, what about those Seahawks?
Did he answer you yet?
Yeah, he went, ha, it's a fun ride. And I went, yeah, it is.
Paul is the sports anchor on Channel 5 News.
I really hope.
They're friends of ours.
I really hope we do. I'm rooting for them. I think they're gonna, but there is no psychic hit for sure. When it comes to free will and free choice.
No, I've had it. It's in the bag.
Okay, shh.
You can glue it.
Don't jinx it. Kayate. Thank you. Yeah. I don't want you to jinx it. AI. So Tori thinks it was AI with the moose and the...
No.
I don't know. They can make it look pretty darn real.
There are things you can pick out on AI, and I have looked at I watched it probably 10 times, 11 times, and I looked for those things, and no, it didn't match up. If it was AI, it was done by the Pentagon. I'll tell you.
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of cool. I haven't seen it. Cindy says, have you seen the movie Harry? Yes, well, not the movie, but I used to watch the show where Bigfoot lived with the family. It was, I remember that show. It was funny. Yeah, I liked it. I love the show. I don't think I've seen the movie. She also says, in answer to your question, I felt my friend wanted me to recognize her. My heart felt happy. Yeah, see, I think she just came through to let her remember her and say, I'm okay. So, Tori thinks the Seahawks will win too, so we'll see.
Yep.
Patricia says, a dear friend died recently. Aw. John Magnol, does he have a message for me? John Magnol.
Bring me some sugar. He wants her. No, I'm kidding. No, from John, there's he's having a heart. It's not a message for you. There's no message for you. The message or the thing that I get from him is that he's having a little bit of a hard time accepting that he's made the transition. And there are there are probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people around him who are tending to him or talking with him, educating him. And what he's trying to let me know through pictures, feelings, and some words is, how do I put it in my words, is I'm okay. It's acceptance. And in other words, it's all about him accepting what has happened to him and where he's at and everything else. It's kind of like if you were dropped in the middle of Russia right now, you would have a hard time, So, but there's people there that are working with him, not consoling him, but they're working with him.
The only thing I get when you were talking was I keep hearing my feet, and I don't know whether he had issues with his feet or what. So you will have to decipher that. But there's something about his feet he's dealing with.
Tori says, I have not heard from my mother. She must be very busy. When that happens, Tori, that's a good sign because they are busy. They're in their groove over there and they're doing things the way they need to get them done. And it's like, you should be glad that is that way. But at the same time, talk to her out loud. Don't give up and quit just because of that, because you can still draw them to you and ask for a connection and that kind of thing. So I would say just don't stop, but be glad that it is quiet, because that means she's busy. She's doing things.
I got that she was a very nurturing anyway, but she's over there, and what she showed me was she's working in a garden, in a flower garden, and that's what she's busy doing. She's feeling the energies of these flowers and the nurturing that's needed for these flowers. And that's, I don't know whether it's something she had to learn or something she's showing I'm not sure, but she's in a flower garden and she's tending to the flowers, but she's not tending them like watering them and all that kind of stuff. She's tending to them on an energy level. So she's not only getting the energies back to her, but she's learning to give the nurturing energy.
Wow.
What are you doing?
I'm working on this next question right here.
Oh, you ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Salama.
Thank you. Salama says, and hello, by the way, may I have a general reading for the coming month, please? So what does Spirit have to say for her?
Okay. On this forum, Salama, it's hard for us. We can't do a general reading. That's going to take way more time, and we can't set it up here. But
we can pull a card, and Spirit will say what the
right
the theme for the month is.
I pulled a card for you out of my deck, and what I got was, see that little lightning bolt down there at the bottom? It's upside down, and that means that you need to be self-centered. It's all about you. Everybody needs to go along with you. You cannot move forward when you're worrying or dealing with other people's things. It's all about your things, okay?
Should I say what I got?
Yeah.
I have this next month. It's about finding a balance between abundance and spirituality, but it's dealing with the guilt. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty. Don't feel guilty, because what is, and what was. You can't change it. You shouldn't worry about it. Let the guilt go and start, like he says, being self-centered enough to worry about yourself. And if they don't like it, they got the same clothes to get glad in, they got mad in. It's time for you.
Yeah.
So this next month, you're supposed to be focusing on yourself, releasing things that just don't matter anymore. Quit feeling guilty over stuff. Don't let people make you feel guilty, and start looking at what you want your life to be and work towards that goal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Laura said, yes, it's open heart surgery, and it's 5 bypasses and a valve.
Oh, my God.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he will. I mean, they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had open heart surgery. He had 3, not stents, but they replaced 3, what is it they used to do when they cut a vein out of your leg, and that's what he had done. What the heck they call that?
They replaced a artery, a valve.
Artery, yeah. No, not the
vein.
valve, the veins in the heart somehow. They took a vein from his leg and then put it into his heart. So he didn't get a stent or anything. He just had open heart surgery to have that done. Oh, but he had a triple bypass.
Yeah.
That's what they called it. You had the stent and the, yeah. So they've come a long way. It's still scary. Yes, it's still major surgery. And since it is open heart, it won't be so hard to keep him down for a little bit, because he's going to have that incision heal. And when he coughs, make sure he hugs a pillow, because that'll help it not hurt. I'm sure they'll tell him all that.
Laura says, "Go Hawks." She says, "Thank you." And Patricia says that John died. It was sudden.
That's why he's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and she said, "Thank you." So
what about the feet? I want to know about the feet.
I don't know.
Anyway, Kathy says, had some strange dreams lately about my biological dad named Kent. My son also had a dream about him. He is still alive, but I was wondering if he's going to pass away soon.
No.
Well, I need to know what your dreams were about. But I mean, it could be that it's just you're going to be hearing something about him. Maybe if you're not around him, you're going to be. I would have to know what the dreams were and how what your son's dream was and what your dream was, to kind of try to see what the message was they were trying to tell you. So I couldn't really answer that without knowing the details of the dream.
I say no, he's not going to pass away soon, and I say that there's just something significant that's going to come about in his life, significant for him, and you guys are going to hear it, notice it, or hear about it.
But I'm curious about what's in the dream. Also, don't forget, guys, this is coming into February. February 26th, we do start Mercury retrograde. So.
And February 1st is my birthday.
Yes, it is. February 1st is your birthday. Salama, is that the way you say it? Psychic with respect to job opportunities in the coming month. Oh, that's not what Spirit wanted you to hear.
Yeah. No.
Just ignoring that part, are we?
About job opportunities.
I know what she meant.
Be self-centered. You got to push for yourself, advocate for yourself, contact people.
And don't feel guilty if that's the job that you want and people say, oh, you should try for something else. No, you do what you want.
Your mouth will be your best weapon, so use it. Talk with people. Connect.
I think you need to look outside the box. I think you're putting yourself into too small a work area. You need to look outside the box, because you are good at other stuff and you could handle other jobs and do something that really makes you happy. I have been jobless for too long. See, that's because she's put herself in this little box.
Right.
Look outside the box. Whether you keep it or not, if it looks interesting, try it.
And what you're also doing is you keep saying, I've been jobless.
That's what the universe hears.
You've got to change the energy around yourself and put out there that I am going to be interviewed for a job. I'm going to get a job. I have a job. All that, you got to change that, because that'll change the energy around that, Salama. It'll make it so you attract those kind of things. That's what you want to do, is work on your energy. That's part of the self-centered card that I pulled.
Well, yes, it is, but it's also, don't be afraid to look in areas you're interested in. It feels to me like she's been guided or told you should do this, you should do that. And now it's time you should say, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to do this. And so don't be afraid to try something new. Mm-hmm. And if you don't like it, stop it and do something else. But I mean, don't be afraid to try something new. This year is all about brand new beginnings and opportunities. So let them in and experience them, unless you just don't want to do that.
Should we take this question and just make that a talk next week?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think it would be that long a topic. Do you?
No.
No.
Okay, well, go ahead and read that one.
I was going to say it's 20 after, so we're going to have to wrap this up soon. But the question is, do they choose what they do over there? Is it tied to what they did here?
If they want to.
Well, I don't know. I'm not saying they can't choose what they do over there, but they do have lessons over there, just like we had here. So if somebody needed to learn the nurturing of something, they might have to work with kids or flower garden or whatever else it takes, a nurturing environment, or they may have to they might be someone that helps somebody else that's not as far along as they are, so they might be the teacher. So in that reference, I'm not saying they can't choose what they want to do, but if there's something that they need to help or do other than that, they're going to do what they're told, just like we do here. And also, what's the second part of that question? Where'd it
Is
go?
it tied to what they did here?
Oh, is it tied to... The only way
Can be.
The only way it can be tied to what they did here is if they need to learn something from what they did or didn't do here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like if somebody was like a tyrant and didn't care about other people's feelings and that, they may have to go over there and take care of children that's come over or be in a nurturing environment so they can learn what that feels like and what he or she should have done. So it can be and it can't be. It's what they want them to do on that side. Because even though you have your times, you can go to your happy spot and do what made you happy here. Or, like I plan to have chocolate over there. But some people like to fish. You can go fishing over there. But they're also got lessons they have to learn, classes they may want to go to learn about things. So, it's a whole ball of wax, but it's not. It's kind of like here, but on a very much more higher spiritual level, right? Because you have to, once you have your life review and you feel the good and the bad that you gave to people, then you have to be willing to understand why you did or didn't do what you did so that you won't do it when you come back again. So it's a learning curve over there too.
And Sandra joined us.
Oh, hi,
She
Sandra.
said hi.
Okay.
Tori said happy birthday or happy early birthday, Skip. Thank you.
Okay, so Kathy and then Salama said thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Kathy, it'll be our last question.
Kent was trying to reach out, and then I asked my Aunt Joan, his sister, who has passed away, and she said she didn't want to help him. He was really confusing to me, but strange because I never remember dreams. Oh, that was a dream. Okay, let me read it again. He was trying to reach out, and then I asked my Aunt Joan, his sister, who has passed, and she said she didn't want to help him. It was really confusing to me. It's strange. Okay, so even though that is the dream that she didn't want to help him in that could mean you're just, like Skip said, you're just going to hear something to where you may have to make a choice of whether you want to help him or not. Or you're going to hear he went through something that you wished you could have helped him, but you couldn't. So dreams are nothing but messages and sometimes warnings, or a heads up, for lack of I hate the word warning, but kind of a heads up. So
danger.
Just yeah. So just kind of stay tuned and be aware of when you hear Kent's name, and see what's going on with him, because I think you're going to be hearing something. I really do. And then it's going to be up to you whether you want to do anything or not. And there's nothing that says you have to. So you might even have another dream. If you do, tell us next week.
Sandra says, so Skip isn't a groundhog. Nope.
No.
Missed it by a day. Missed it by that much.
Do you see when they're wanting to PETA? Is it PETA or PETA, whatever it is?
PETA.
Wants to get rid of the groundhog thing and just do a AI thing?
That's stupid.
I thought so. Anyway, you know what it's time for?
It's time for Sha'ron's Joke of the Week.
All right.
So,
lay it on us. I got my soundboard all ready.
I got this thing about Princess Elsa for some reason.
Princess what?
Elsa.
Oh, Elsa?
Yeah, I
From
did it.
Frozen?
I did it last week, and for some reason found another one today. Why did Princess Elsa fall off her bike?
Why?
Because she let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
Okay. What did Frosty call his cow?
Frosty the Snowman? Call his cow?
Called his cow.
Frozen milk?
No, that's a good one, though. No, Eskimo. Eskimo.
Okay.
What did the tree say after a long, cold winter?
What?
What a relief. Get it? Relief. Spring, leaves, buds. Okay. That'll look better.
That one works.
Yeah, that'll look. What's an egg?
Jesus.
What's an egg?
I don't know. A loo?
It's an egg. It's an igloo without a bathroom. Igloo.
We're going fast.
And the last one. Thank God.
No kidding.
Why did the girl keep her trumpet out in the snow?
No, wait. I played trumpet. So why did the girl keep her trumpet out in the snow? Frozen notes or...
She liked
I
playing.
know.
She liked playing cool jazz.
Oh, God. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Crickets.
Laura says, moo.
Oh, shoot. Anyhow, so I guess this is it until tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. You can come in and talk for half an hour in the room with all the other guests, and then at 6:30, Skip and I'll come on and we'll do the showcase. Right?
Yes.
And a week from Saturday will be our talking. No, that's not right. February 7th.
Yeah.
Because of
The
when
first
your
of the
birthday
month.
falls on a Sunday. So first Saturday, it's the 7th of February, will be our Talking at the Other Side at the Poodle Dog. That's the only in-person event we have left. And 4 o'clock, the doors open. 5 to 8's the event. And you buy your tickets online because we have limited seating. And then that will take place.
Yep.
And then the week after that is Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And the week after that, we do our
Oh.
Saturday night dinner.
Are we going to do a showcase on the 14th, on the Valentine's Day? Oh, that's January. Wait, let me go to February. Yeah, that's a Saturday.
Yes, it is.
All right.
So we're moving our second week Saturday night dinner to the third week, just this month only in February because of Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And we're going to go to Barbecue to You
Barbecue
in
to you.
Gig Harbor,
In Gig Harbor.
5 o'clock. So if anybody wants to come along,
Mm-hmm.
get some barbecue and just some like-minded talk, 5 o'clock, Barbecue to You in Gig Harbor.
Oh,
We'll be there,
what day are we doing that?
21st.
Well, that's after the Seahawks.
Skip, that's January.
I know, but that's after the Seahawks win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, because isn't the Super Bowl on the 8th?
7th, I think, isn't it?
No, I hope it's not the 7th.
No,
No,
yeah, it's the 8th. It's
the
a
8th.
Sunday, the
Yeah,
8th.
It's the 8th, yeah. Yeah, so Sandra says, cool, we can make it that Saturday. We will be in Cabo 5th through 15th. Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So you'll be back. Okay, so Gig Harbor, Barbecue to You, 21st of February. Skip's birthday on the 1st of February. Talking the Other Side on the 7th of February.
Your birthday on the 22nd.
My birthday on the 22nd of February.
The 8th is the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl on the... Boy, February is a busy month. So on that note, then, I guess that's it, kids.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow night for the ones that get on board. I hope you do. We always have a fun time. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow night. Maybe I'll see you in a week. Thanks for joining in. You want to say anything before?
Maybe we'll see a Bigfoot.
Maybe. But like they always say, what a wonderful world. Love
Yep.
you, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, you guys have a good week, and we will talk to you next week.
Or
back tomorrow night.
Or
Yeah,
tomorrow
join us
night.
tomorrow night.
Yep.
Okay, take care. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye-bye.